All right, let's get this ball rolling. Let's pause that. What you were listening to, my snip does not work with Spotify, and I don't use iTunes anymore. So my now playing doesn't work. So I'm gonna have to figure that out down the road. But that was the Throne and Liberty soundtrack. I found it on Spotify. It's really cool. I'm actually still on the still starting screen because I have not actually launched the game yet, because that's part of the accessibility settings, is it reads the main menu of the game. So I'm going to launch that now. It does take a few minutes to get through all the logos and company stuff, which is not red. Should be. Let's go ahead and go to live. Might as well. I'm just showing my Steam window. I can't brain. Like, wow. So Kern is not going to be joining us. His computer yesterday, I forgot, was rebooting itself. So he is not going to be with us, but we are chilling. Sightless, no, it's not. But it does have some interesting features, especially compared to the New World review I just did. This is an Amazon Games game. It is free to play. And they do have some improvements on their accessibility menu. And I was showing Mike last night. I was showing Sturlock last night on Discord the difference between, I think Lost Ark came out first because it was over in Japan, like way before they released it over here under Amazon Games banner. And then there was New World, and now there's Throne and Liberty. And you know, like I was telling you guys before, and this might be loud. Let me know if the game is too loud.
Throne and Liberty title screen. To start the game, please hit enter.
Each game has features that I wish would just be like all in one game. Like Lost Ark has a control your mouse with keyboard feature that I'm just like, could that be in New World? Like, it should be. And then, like, New World has all the stuff I talked about in that review. And Throne and Liberty has a little bit more. Yeah, my pup's playing with her toys. Where'd you go? I'm trying to keep an eye on her, too. She's having a blast today. She's, like, after the pillows. She's being a pup. So, like, New World didn't read too much in-game. Throne and Liberty does a little bit more. Is it playable? No, but I think I wanted to show this anyway, and I think I wanted to do it this way because it does show that Amazon Games has a commitment with their studios to accessibility. Like, they are improving it. So, okay. I played it on keyboard yesterday. I was told by a lot of people that the game controls are actually better on controller, and I'm also wondering about accessibility because, like, when I was showing Mike the other day, let me go ahead and enter here. Okay, controller mode has been activated. That's nice. That should be red as well.
You played as Trina on server Lottie last time. To start the game, please hit A.
So now I'm going to hit X for new game, but it didn't read that either, so that's a little concerning.
Moving to the server selection screen. You selected Lottie. When you have made a selection, hit A. You cannot create a character in the Amos server.
Oh, Mike, it works with the controller.
You selected Percy. When you selected Cast Luton. When you have made a selection, hit A.
But, like, it's not...
You cannot create a character in the Carnix server. Select another
Okay, so
server.
I went back to enter name.
You cannot create a character in the Zeroth server. Select another server.
Yeah, but how do you move
You
down?
cannot create a character in the
you use the right
Immortality
thumbstick
server.
to move down. Okay,
Select
so this was a
another
problem
server.
we ran into on keyboard. There was no way to get the cursor to go down through the list of servers. So, like, you basically read the first server and that was it, and there was no way to move it. With controller, apparently you can, so
You
that's
selected
good to
Percy.
know.
When you
I was
have
wondering
made a
about that.
selection, hit A.
And it does
You
tell
cannot
you
create a character in the Sanctuary server.
when a server is
Select
locked or
another
full.
server.
So
You
like,
selected Juno Boat.
There's a bunch of different
selected
servers.
Berkant. When
Let's
you
go
have
to
made a
Berkant.
selection, hit A. Cutscene is playing. To skip, hit B long press.
Containing Siliveth, goddess of destruction. This magical star of destruction was shattered into pieces all across the world, and those who were born with this fragment were called the Starborn. In 1192, during an age of conflict, the Archean commander Khazar sought to use the power of the star fragments as a tool of war. The wizard Jan Junith sent Calanthea, a witch, to the remote island where Starborn were hiding.
Cutscene is playing. To skip, hit B long press.
Don't want to skip the cutscenes game. Nice to have the option though. Mute my phone. I'm sorry, guys. I love how the evil sorceress that's walking through here is like absolutely gorgeous. Like, she looks like she would be a good guy, but she's not. She's absolutely not. She looks very innocent in the face as well. And her and the elder mage from this group of people that they're invading are fighting, and she's winning. He gets hit in the back by another spark of her purple energy, and that energy transfers to the child that was holding his hand. I think that's really cool.
Cutscene is playing. To skip, hit B long press. Choose a character you would like to create. B creates a masculine character, and Y creates a feminine character.
So there you go.
X
There's
creates a random character.
It actually tells you the keyboard shortcuts to create what character you want. But you can also use left or right thumbstick, or well, you can use left thumbstick, and you can use the D-pad also. So like, I just picked female, and then I went back to male. But like, it should read what one you're on in case. What if you switch by accident? And I do believe this game would absolutely benefit from audio description.
Create a character.
Like it
To start
really...
the game, please hit a long press.
Okay, so we're at character creation now. And I'm trying to figure out how to like go through the appearance settings. No, I don't want to reset. Oh, okay. So you actually have to go into like each one, and then after you're done with it, I think you go into the next. So this is not read at all, any of this. Not even the menus, which New World read the top menus. We're just gonna go with a preset though. We'll just go with a preset for now. But none of it's read, so that
43 new skills.
Definitely needs to be read.
Says you have unread mail.
Let's see, they actually did take the TTS
Cutscene is playing.
into game.
To skip, hit B long press.
So I think we're actually playing as the child because we never actually got to see their face. And she's older now, and she's fighting a very large-looking knight. And she just picked up a
Welcome to
really
Throne and
big
Liberty.
frickin' sword.
You have successfully accessed the playable world.
So RB to block, apparently. Oh no, RB to attack. And you can stop your attack in mid by using B. That's an interesting way to to fight in this game. Like, B actually stop. Like, B is a combo breaker, basically. And it does have nav assist. It's a visual nav assist. It would be very easy to add an audio at nav assist. Those are tutorial completion sounds that you're hearing, the little twinkling noise. LB to defend. Okay. Yeah, the audio is really good in this game. It says press the up button, the up D-pad to switch to a ranged weapon and defeat the enemy. And you can left on the thumb pad to close anything, like any of the menus. Okay, so there's my bow. How do I target? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it's click right. That makes sense. That's very intuitive. Right, thumbstick to target. Die.
Awaken the wild power in the star fragment.
So if you click L and you push L up, you morph to your animal form to be able to dash. That's how dashing works in this game. You turn into an animal form. But yeah, the tutorial's not red, so that's a problem too. Oop. Can I... What? Oh, I was supposed to fight these people. That's right. Raspberry, what are you doing? Ugh! Child, could you not? Ow! She's biting me! Quit! You're a brat. No. Oh. I love you, brat. Ow. Stop biting me. You're ever biting me. Stop that. Okay, so we're being lifted up by that mage chick, and like, we're in trouble. And then here comes the elder. And he blasts her with some energy, and she lets us go. He just stepped in the way. She was gonna blast me with something, and he stepped in the way. I'm sorry, she is scratching me. Stop! Quit. You're being a brat. And she just blasted him to dust in front of my character. And there's a really dark and menacing figure standing behind her with red glowing eyes. And then I wake up. Ow. Hang on a second, y'all.
Says you have acquired dream you must wake up from completion reward, S.
Freaking dog. Oh, we got the lid that makes loud noises. Oh no, not the lid. Okay, so we are inside kind of like the basement of a keep. We're gonna go out the door because there's not much in here.
Please enter a character name. There is a limit on how long the
Retro
character's name can
Sanity,
be.
thank you for the
You
follow.
can use up to 15 letters, with no special symbols. After finishing your name, hit A to start the game.
I am not sure how to activate the keyboard with a controller. Maybe you can't? Yeah, I'm not finding a... So I guess you have to use the keyboard for this part. So it's meant to be like a keyboard controller hybrid, I guess. Oh, that's not working either. What the heck? Am I not in the game? That might be the problem. I was in another screen.
Says currently unable to morph into a morphed form.
Yeah, there's no way to, like, I'm not
Says currently
able
unable to morph into a
activate
morphed form.
the keyboard using a controller, so...
To use the name you entered, hit Y. To enter another name, hit N. You cannot use the name you entered. Please choose another name.
Oh, I bet, like, it considers names on other servers, too, so if you already have a character that's named one thing on one server, you
To
can't
use the
name
name
it
you entered,
on another
hit
server.
Y.
So I added a
To enter
1.
another
What the
name,
heck?
hit N.
And the dialogue options are not red either. So she said, sure, I'll help you open the door.
Did you have that nightmare again?
Yes, it was awful.
Please, don't feel guilty. The Elder wouldn't want you to feel this way forever. Come on, why don't you go out and get some fresh air? Oh, right. Lottie just left to go to Moonshade Town. You should follow her.
Come along with me.
I'd love to come with, but running makes my arm hurt. I'll bet Lottie morphed. If you want to catch up to her, you'll have to morph too. Ah, that Lottie. She didn't take the map again. Can you take it to her? I drew up the map because she asked for it too.
Yeah, the key presses need to be red, for sure. And the map could be red, too, because it has points of interest. It does use a roaming cursor, though, and I know that's another thing that is not great for the blind. But it does kind of, like, when you mouse over a point of interest, it does kind of lock onto it. Like like if you're even close to it, it'll latch onto it, and then it pops up a little tooltip. So I believe if those were even readable, this would actually be of use to you guys. So but even if they set it to the D-pad where it just scrolled up and down through points of interest, that would be helpful for you guys as well. All
right, let's get going.
Yeah, I know the preferred method is D-pad, where it just, you know, pops to that place on the map and reads it, but that would be a way to still make the roaming scroll or the roaming cursor still work, because it already kind of snaps to an area that's nearby. There's a flying whale. I didn't notice that the first time we went through this, Mike. There's a flying whale in the sky.
Says you have acquired Benny's Concern completion reward. Says you have unread mail.
But see, it did bring the TTS into the game a little bit. There is, like I said, no audio nav assist.
Oh, I heard that it's passing Wisperian today.
Main menu, you can hear it. You can check out various content. Open the codex to check your rewards. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to do this. Oh, the D-pad works in the menus, by the way. Yeah, there's a giant freaking whale in the sky. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, so they have like a codex of stuff that you've gotten to. Even if that was readable, if like at a point in the game where you're in a quiet spot and you can just read through what you got, that would be nice. Let's take a look at the options as soon as I find them, because there's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, let's look at the settings. Close that. Let's look at the accessibility menu. So there's the accessibility menu is broken up into 3 pieces. There's screen, there's controls, and there's content. Under screen, there's photosensitivity control level. There's UI contrast. It's color vision deficiency, where you can adjust for color vision deficiency. There's off, green, red, blue. You can adjust the intensity, and there's where you can turn motion blur off. I am actually going to turn motion blur off. Under controls, there's horizontal camera rotation sensitivity, vertical camera rotation sensitivity, use shake effects, and shake intensity. And there's also replace hold function. So it says replace hold function, replace hold, activate skill set on or off, RBRT, interaction Y, notification down for down arrow, hold down, and basic attack is X. And then under content, there's blood effects you can turn off and on. There's subtitle display you can turn off and on. Chat font size you can set. It's set on 12, but it can go all the way up to 18. Auto resize subtitles is checked. Manually adjust subtitle size. There's an incoming ad break in 2 minutes, y'all. Just letting you know. Content notification font size. There's nameplate font size. Chat font size. System tutorial message size. And then under voice guide, there's text to speech, game access voice guide, which it just says receive the voice guide option or voice guide upon accessing the game, and then convert voice to text. So like under the voice guide, it's pretty like cut and dry. Like it's like very not like there's not a lot in it. I wish they would have said what more the game access voice guide does, because like pretty much you only find out if you play it, and I really wish they would have put more about it in the info and the Throne and Liberty accessibility page that Amazon Games put up, but they didn't. It's basically the same description. I would like to know more in depth about what this does. It does go a bit further than New World. I mean, the character creation still needs work. It's not readable, but I mean, the TTS is in game. So we found Lottie. There was actually wasn't there an option, Mike, where it said you could auto run to points of... Yeah, it is absolutely why consultants are so important. And I do believe that Amazon Games had an accessibility consultant, but I think she passed away. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not even sure if that's actually what happened. I think it was, if I recall correctly. So like that may be the reason that it feels kind of jolty with their advances in accessibility. I think they got hung up on something too with the character creation, because there's a lot there, like how... Yeah, the auto run thing. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Was it maybe under controls? Next target lock on. Select friendly targets with crosshairs. Quick turnaround, rotate the camera. Oh, prevent falling. Oh, auto move to interaction target. Automatically move when interacting with a selected target.
adventurer. Why are you here?
So I wonder if I targeted Lottie when we're walking, if it'll follow her.
Ah, I was just about to go back and get it. Thanks. Oh, I need to repair something in Crescent Town. Since you're here already, do you want to go to the training grounds with me? It's been a while since you've seen some action. I'm sure it's nothing too serious or urgent. Besides, today is the day when Gigantrite passes by Wisperian. Wisperian will be full of energy today, so let's take it easy. Why don't you take this chance to try out a different weapon? You can't keep using that broken sword forever. Then we can go to Moonshade Town. What do you say?
Now, let's go.
Stairs are broken. Be careful, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know.
Seems like Clay is here too, given the special occasion.
I don't know how to, like, I can't target her.
Today's the day where the massive
So I don't really know how that works.
What are you doing? Let's go inside.
Oh, I'm surprised to see anyone here today. Want to try out some weapons?
Let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure how to work that option.
Says acquired roving Lutrang morph.
Let me teach you. Well, I'm sure you already know you can equip up to 2 weapons. Try out
This is
different
talking about
weapons
each weapon
and find a
style. This
weapon
should
that
be
you
read by
like.
text to speech, at least. So there's wand, staff, crossbow, longbow, dagger, sword, and great sword. And they do like to use the thumbstick to go through menus, not the, or the D-pad, not the thumbstick. So that's cool. How do I equip this? What is this? Oh, it's wand and a shield. Interesting.
Oh, you like that weapon? It suits you.
And to do your different like magical abilities, it's RB, XY, and B and A. So that's pretty standard among
Bad.
JRPGs, which is cool. Why in the heck am I running 2 bows? Like, the heck and heck. There we go. And combat is auto once you lock on. You can do abilities though. Okay, I think I have to go find her, and she is outside of town.
Dewar, we're going to Moonshade Town. Can you open the gate?
Sure, Lottie. You'll have a good view of Wisperian on the way too.
Have we spent too much time? Should we hurry?
Whenever
Says you have
Gigantrite
entered a
visits
peace zone.
Wisperian, the town buzzes with excitement and energy. During such an event, you and Lottie left Wisperian's fortress to visit Moonshade Town.
What's going on here? Let's go and check it out. out. I'll go over first. Follow me with your piton and grappling hook. Huh?
Says you have acquired the Bad Omen completion reward.
Although the
S.
path was now blocked, you and Lottie made use of the piton and your grappling hooks to continue onward.
It looks like the cart was destroyed by artillery.
You can actually talk to these guys.
I've never seen such a power.
Who could be attacking? Oh no! I see a lot of black Mitrans. Take care of the enemies, then get to Moonshade Town. Watch their movements carefully. Look for an opening for a counterattack.
Ow.
Who could have done something so horrible? If we use the pulley, we'll reach the town in no time. Let's use the pulley to reach Moonshade Town. We're almost there. We're almost there. This can't be happening. The pulley lift is broke. We can't get to Hesperian with this. This lift would let us cross Hesperian to get to Moonshade Town. It's the only way to get there without a boat. This is bad. Burmetz is here. Maybe he has an idea. I will try to find a way. You go ahead and take care of the injured.
Burmetz, can you fix this?
Lottie. Well, between the two of us, we'll have it fixed in no time. Shall we get started?
Thank you. Wisperian was hit too.
So apparently this whispering Amatoi that I'm following makes noises. And it's leading me to places I need to go, at least right now for this mission. Yeah, a lot of potential. I really hope they continue it, for sure. The hell, I got sucked up in a tree. Aw, the Amatoi is cute. It looks like a little yarn person. So I can teach those brutes bothering me. Right, hurry up and follow me. Well, geez, she's a bossy little shit, isn't she? Yeah. I'm flying now, apparently. Oh, look at that! They're after Wisperian's star fragment. Whoa. Not on my watch. Let's help, quickly. Oh, she looks all mad.
Says you defeated the Black Mitrans that appear. Says you have unread mail.
While Wisperian was still intact, a broken pulley lift prevented you from reaching Moonshade Town. Suddenly, A mysterious being bathed in light appeared and led you to the top of the great tree.
So I finally met one I've been waiting for. I'm so happy. And I'm like, what happened? Like, honestly, I don't know what happened either. But we were able to meet because your special power has reacted to Wisperian. First, let's go teach a lesson to those bullying Wisperian. The lift has collapsed and can't be used. Well, you can get there with your glide morph. Usually a starborn, it's second nature. It's alright, I will help you. Give me a moment.
Says acquired bald eagle morph.
Here you should be
Says
able
you have
to use
unread
glide
mail.
morph at will. Don't be scared, just run and fly to the skies. That didn't work. Double jump with A. Okay. There we go.
Says you can battle other players in this zone. Penalties will be applied upon death, and collisions occur between players while in this area.
Kyra, it's too risky to move our troops now.
So, PvP. Yeah, I do too. It's like, it's not audio description, but it's like, this is what you just did. Like, it's like, alright.
How did you get here? I thought the woolly lift was broken.
Banner Saga. I met a Whispering Amatoy, and... I don't really understand what you're saying.
You must have the power of a star fragment. I hear that those with the power of a star fragment can communicate with mysterious entities. Forgive me. My name is Clay Carter, from the Resistance. For some reason, you seem kind of familiar.
I'm a survivor from the invasion 10 years ago.
Oh, I see. You escaped me. I'm glad to see you're safe. But now's hardly the time to chat. For now, will you lend us your strength?
Yes, let's do this.
Thank you. Captain Kyra and I will fight the Archean forces on this side and find a way to get in. We'll need you to go into town and rescue the residents with the Resistance.
Alright, I understand.
Please be careful. When this is over, let's be sure to meet again.
After arriving on top of the great tree, the mysterious being taught you how to use a glide morph. Once you descended from the tree, you met Clay, a resistance leader. He asked for your help protecting the residents from the Archean Legion and invading orcs.
I've opened up a path for you. Now go!
Oof. Don't worry about getting hurt. I will heal you. Yay, I have a pocket healer.
Capture all who bear the power of the stars. With this, Khazar will have to recognize Zaroff.
Oh, there's another guy over here. What? Oh, okay, thank you. Oh. Whoa, giant bubble shield.
I've got this.
Clay is a badass. I just died. What the hell? You're supposed to heal me. What is that? Oh. It's a dead soldier. Got him that time. Haha.
I'll clear the way here as well. Please stand aside. Spear of Fury.
Says you have unread mail.
I don't know how to read my mail yet, game. Oh, that dude's huge. Big armored dude. He's like really, really, really big. We're talking house big.
This is too much. Watch out. King Burke is a powerful foe. Created dark magic.
Use the right defense skill against King Burke's Fury attack!
Okay, so I can't roll because of my currently equipped weapon. That's interesting. Good to know, good to know.
Will we really win?
Ow. You knocked us all on our asses. Clay's trying to shackle him with energy bolts, and that's not working. Oh, he's starting to fall apart though. Oh, the mask around his eye was starting to fall apart. I'm out cold. Oh, I'm up. I think I'm being guided though. Like, I'm not with it, I'm being controlled. I'll throw that axe at his eye. Oh. Yep. Right in the eyeball. Purple energy's coming out of him, and he explodes.
This is the power of a rampaging star fragment.
Hey, Athena, what's up?
I'm sorry, child.
Children, this way! Hey, wake up! That's strange. I wasn't told about any serious injuries. Hey, are you awake? Do you recognize me? Oh, nice. You wait here. I'll call the healer now.
Oh my god. She's so cute! I can't stand it!
Says the child who lost everything here 10 years says you have unread mail.
Challenges the might of the Archeum Legion. Starborn bravery
Well, that was
and
a
determination
clash of things
forged
trying to
in
be told to me.
celestial fire.
You're finally awake! What a relief, I was worried that you wouldn't wake up. What happened? Don't you remember you blasted that orc away with the star fragment's power? Sorry, I don't remember. Really? Your body started glowing purple all of a sudden and you smashed that orc's eye with your axe? The orc went boom in a flash of purple. It was amazing, but do you feel alright? My right arm feels a little strange. Really? Maybe you used too much of the star fragment's power. Then let's go ask Clay. He wanted to talk to you.
Hey, you...
Oh, Grumpy Dragon, sup? Welcome in. I had to talk to Lottie.
What happened? Do you have any idea how worried I was?
I'm sorry for worrying you.
I thought something happened to you. Clay is waiting inside.
I'm just playing Throne and Liberty, showing off, you know, some of the accessibility features in it.
If the pulley wasn't broken, I would have kicked
And we were
one
discussing
more
it,
horse.
but now I think I'm just playing it.
I heard someone took down that giant orc alone. It's crazy.
Seriously? Nobody else?
She makes little noises as you follow her, so like it's kind of an audio.
You're finally awake. Come this
See?
way.
It's like if I go over here. Okay, she stopped talking because we're really close to where Clay is.
Thanks to
So
your
I think
defeat of King
that's
Vert,
not a good test.
we were able to fight off the Archeum. The portal in the sky has closed as well.
I don't remember what
You
happened.
were about to be killed by King Vert when your star fragment went into a frenzy and overwhelmed the enemy. If you hadn't been able to defeat him, none of us would have survived. I'm thankful the Elder protected you 10 years ago, so that today we could stand together to defend Wisp Island. Speaking of which, I'm sure you feel guilty over what happened to the Elder. You didn't cause his death. You should know that. Please, don't blame yourself.
I'll try to think about it that way.
That said, are you alright? Your power, it's clearly too dangerous to leave as is. When a star fragment's power overloads like that, it takes a heavy toll on the bearer's body. It could even kill you. Carrying such a powerful star fragment makes you a target for the Archeum too.
A decade ago, Khazar and Calanthea invaded this island precisely to steal that power for themselves. That power is unpredictable when it's in a frenzy. It will hurt innocent bystanders who get too close.
What should be
I
done?
have a friend named Martinet in Castleton, a town in Laslan. She's researching the effects of star fragments. I believe she can help you. Here,
Weird.
take my token. Show this to the storage manager named Melky, and he will help you.
Got it.
When you are ready to leave, touch Luna Zero's head to temporarily enhance your glide ability. That should get you all the way to Castleton. I wish you all the best.
My friends, they're happy. That's good. As long as your friends are happy, right? Oh, I'm gonna just jump off a cliff and turn into an eagle and fly off, right? Oh, nope, I have not turned yet. Okay, now I have. That was scary. That's a giant turtle. You've never been outside the island, have you? Are you nervous? Don't worry, I'm here to help you. If you go to the new world, you'll be able to fix the little problem. Little problem? Now that I have time to introduce myself, the name says it all, excuse me. I'm Helpy. Okay, let's go. Helpy? Oh, it's the whale. The whale has like a shell on its back and it's like mossy and stuff. It's the flying whale. Oh, that's so weird. That's neat though. What the hell is that? A giant worm they're fighting? Crazy. Yeah, the music's really good. So apparently everything before this was the tutorial. That's kind of neat.
Says you thanks to the star frag says you have unread mail.
Safe for now.
QSCVMWBMBKYYC9 says EAPOCOM sell
Oh,
cheap
great. Now we're
lucent
gonna
use
have to
code end
deal
quote
with chat.
TL5 end quote get 5% off dash K589HN.
Can I turn off chat?
WDH2HMZ2Ang4V0 says EOPOCOM Q045XIAMDQVXJM says EOPOCOM sell cheap lucent. LLBKYLMVT5 says 12
No,
Gamecom
'cause if I
SE
do
cheap
that,
lucent use
it's gonna
code
turn
end
off
quote.
text to speech, and I don't
TL5
wanna
end
do that.
quote.
All right, we're
Get
just gonna have to live with
5%
it.
off. Dash ZST.
Hopefully, it doesn't jabber over the dialogue like it does in New World. It's telling me to check my codex. I can pick my final reward.
QSCVMWBMBKYYC9 says EOPOCOM sell cheap lucent use code end quote. TL5 end quote. Get 5% off. Dash MG89. WDH2HMZ2Ang4V0 says EOPOCOM Q045XIAMDQVXJM says EOPOCOM sell cheap lucent use code end quote. TL5 end quote. Get 5% off. Dash 5 ABAP.
Yeah, I know. New World's the same way, but like I actually turned it down a little bit and like I actually left it on because New World chat can be funny sometimes. Hi, what are you doing? You guys were being visited by a raspberry. Hi guys.
QSCVMWBMBKYYC9 says EOPOCOM sell cheap lucent use code end quote. Billabo Baggins says join the guild a flame of frenzy. All that there is came from the one great, then came fractures and amp, births and amp, souls, but
So
the
like
greater.
there's sometimes that the TTS is flashing and trying to tell you things too, so
Q045XIAMDQVXJM
rough.
says EOPOCOM sell cheap lucent use code end quote. TL5 Billabo Baggins says join the guild a flame of
And
frenzy.
the lore does not read.
Says Revil,
That's
Demon
cool.
of Silegium. Book collected.
I'm being sarcastic. The lore should be read.
Lord Hobbs of Laslan resisted Revolupius, who had usurped the throne, but his dominion was taken by the
Billabo Baggins says join the guild a flame of frenzy. All that there is came from the one great, then came fra QSCVMWBMBKYYC9 says
chattering
EOPOCOM
over.
sell cheap lucent use code end quote. TL5 end quote. Get 5% off. Dash LWCRO.
Like, I didn't even hear what was said. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can fix that. That is annoying.
WDH2HMZ2
There's gotta
N4V0
be, like,
says
in
EOPOCOM sell
sound,
Q045XIAMDQVXJM says EOPOCOM sell cheap lucent use code end quote. TL5 end quote. Get 5% off. Dash BP6W.
No, there's not. That is an oversight.
LLBKYLMVT5 says SE cheapusant use code end quote. TL5 end quote.
Because even
Get
in New
5%
World,
off
I
dash
turned it
12
to where.
Gamecom.
Let me
HFN.
see. Yeah, that's a massive oversight because nobody can keep track of like 3 different.
End quote. TL5 end quote. Get 5% off. Dash SREG5.
Camera. Target character.
WDH2HMZ2Ang4V0 says EOPOCOM Q045XIAMDQVXJM says EOPOCOM sell cheap lucent use code end quote. TL5 end quote. Get 5% off. Dash KLZG5.
Yeah, I don't like that. They really need to have a sound option where they can turn it down. Like, that's ridiculous. Because wouldn't they, like, when they tested this game, wouldn't they have felt like that was annoying? Like, I hate to leave it on because you guys can't hear the story, but, like, I also want to see what else it reads. I also want to figure out how to check my damn mail.
QSCV LLBKYLMVT5 says SE cheapusant use code end quote. TL5, Bilbo Baggins says join the guild, a flame of frenzy. All that there is came from the one great, then came fractures and amp, births and amp, souls, but WDH2HMZ2 Ang4V0 says Pepso Q045XIAMDQVXJM says Eopocom sell cheap
Yeah, I
lucent
don't know
use
how to
code
check
and
my mail
quote.
yet.
Bilbo Baggins says join the
Unless
guild,
it's
a
over here on
flame
the
of frenzy.
side.
All that there is came from the one great, then came fractures and
Oh,
amp,
that's a notice
births
board.
and amp, souls, but the greater will made a mistake. Torment, despair, affliction, every sin,
Yeah,
every curse, everyone
yeah,
born
that,
of the mistake
yeah. I
and
was
amp.
saying they kind
So
of
what was
clash
borrowed must be
into each
returned.
other, crash into each
Melt
other.
it all away.
I can't talk. What the hell? Oh, there's the mail. It's in your main menu where your settings and stuff are.
QSCVMWBMBKYYC9 says Eopocom sell cheap lucent use code end quote, TL5 end quote, get 5% off, dash web RYF.
And there's almost always going to be like advertisement in chat. Like, that's annoying.
LLBKYLMVT.
That's a bad thing about New World too.
XIAMDQVXJM says Eopocom sell cheap lucent use code end quote, TL5 end quote, get 5% off, dash RSNOC. Bilbo Baggins says join the guild, a flame
Yeah,
of
but
frenzy.
all this other stuff.
All that there is came from the one
And
great,
they don't
then came
have the
fractures and amp,
TTS like
births and amp,
sound.
souls, but the
Or
greater
at least
will made
chat
a mistake.
TTS. Oh my
Torment,
god.
despair, affliction, every sin, every curse, everyone born of the mistake and amp. So what was borrowed must be returned.
Yeah, it's not good.
LLBK QSCVMWBMBKYYC9 says Eopocom sell cheap
wanna deal
lucent
with
use
voice
code
chat.
end quote.
Oh my god. The silence. I know y'all need TTS, but like, oh my god, that chat. Oh my god. They need to have a way to turn chat off. And turn it on if you need chat. Yeah, you can't, like, I can't focus because people are chattering. Like, yeah. But like, I want to leave it on so I can see what more is going on, but like, it's like, yeah, well, like, you should be able to turn it down so, like, it's annoying, but it's not as annoying, and you can focus and not focus on it as you need to. Like, that's how it is with New World. Like, I know TTS is not totally in the game like it is... Well, it's not totally in the game here either, but it's more in the game here than it is with New World. But you can control the TTS volume so that it's not overlapping dialogue. I don't like it. Yeah, that bugs me. I may have to find their forums and mention that. It's like, that bugs me. Yeah. I mean, if you know that chat's just babbling on, like, you kind of maybe
Bilbo
want it in the
Baggins says
background
join
in
the
case
guild, a
maybe...
flame of frenzy.
Maybe...
All that there is came from the
Oh
one
my
great,
god,
then
yes.
came
That,
fractures and
I
amp,
can't even leave it on,
births and
y'all.
amp,
I can't even
souls,
leave it
but
on.
the greater will made a mistake.
Because I can't talk.
QSCVMWBMBK Bilbo Baggins says join the guild, a flame of frenzy. All that there is came from the one great, then came fractures and amp, births and amp, souls, but the...
Yeah. Yeah. In New World, you can't filter it out, but like I said, you can turn it down. I can't even, like, wow. And I can put up with some chatter. Like, I'll listen to 2 Twitch streams and, like, Spotify. Like, I can't handle that. It's all in my ears.
Welcome, brother. First time in Castle.
I've come in search of Martinet.
Well, if there's anything you want to know.
I mean, like, and I hate that because I'm gonna have to basically cut the accessibility live chat that we just did here because I can't hear what's going on to play the game over the TTS. this token. Oh, he's a goblin, or Miliki's a goblin. That's cool. Yeah, I mean the game is fun, and I would love to like play it for you guys, but like I wish I could play it with you guys. You know, like, and then the sound menu is just extensive, but it doesn't have, like, it has master volume, has basic volume settings, controller volume, notifications, UI, system, interface, music, sound effects, battle effects, my character, other characters, monsters, Ematoy, ambience, and voice. And like, what are you doing, child? I hear you over here chonking on something. Behave yourself. That's just chewing on a blanket. And like, yeah, and just, I don't know, man. Wow. Could you not? I love you, dog. Hey, Raspberry. Raspberry. Did you get on the couch?
Is your storage feeling a bit too small?
Raspberry is like, grandma is gone and I must have mom's attention. Yeah, like, yeah, there's an extensive sound menu here, but nothing for TTS. And it's like, I wish, like, even if you could turn it down a hair where it's not overlapping the audio, that, like, when somebody's talking, that would be enough for me. Like, I don't know about you guys, probably, because you guys are used to hearing it more than me. Well, that's interesting. It has a target filter. I just found that just looking through the gameplay stuff. So you can target filter hostile guards, feuding players, attackable players, elite boss monsters, resistance contract monsters, guild contract monsters, and other monsters and objects. That's cool. That's a neat thing. Wish you had it where you could target friendlies, because then you could maybe follow them using that other feature. I'm not even sure how that feature works. They don't describe it well enough. Oh, did you? I think, hopefully I got one too. I'll have to mess around and find out. Yeah, I noticed they're doing quests. Like, there's one for, there's another game I played that's doing quests for. You're licking the back of my leg. What's up? Listen to her. She over here. Don't bite my shorts. That's rude. We're having a little special guest star Raspberry here right now. Hello, pup. Oh, now you're gonna bite my finger. I need that. I'm playing a video game. I need that. Could you please give me my finger? Guys, I can't play the game. She has my finger. I need that finger. You want to play the game? I'm getting kisses now, you guys. It's cute. You're so cute. Can't wait to get my camera set up where everybody can see you. Yes. And hear you too, because you'll be up here by the microphone. I know. We're gonna get the access controller, and then doggos can play. It'll be great. Yeah. The doggo access controller. Sturlock didn't play it. I was playing it on Discord for him the other day, and Discord had a quest for it. Discord's doing quests now. If you're watching somebody play a game for a certain amount of time, like certain games, I'm not sure if there's a place to see that or what, but... Ow. Could you... I need that finger. I need it. Raspberry. Oh, okay, now I'm getting kisses. Hi. You wanna talk? You wanna tell everybody hi? No? You gonna leave? Where'd you go? Oh, she's on the floor now. She curled up at my feet. Talk to the priestess. I've got Clay's token, and I Oh, this is not spoken. Why? This is Clay's token. Einar reveals the truth in mysterious ways. I see you have no evil intentions. I'd like to meet Martinet. Martinet is currently in hiding. You need a secret passphrase to meet with her. It's a safety measure to protect her from Archaeum. What should be done? To get the first part of the passphrase, speak to the local sundries merchant. Tell them you are looking for a red flower and show Clay's token. Then you will receive their part of the phrase. Wow, alright. So we're being sent on a series of fetch quests for this passphrase. What?
It's very late. Are you leaving now?
What?
It may be dangerous.
What's the
so
matter?
make sure you're thoroughly prepared.
What's the matter? Alright, guys. I think I might have to call it. The pupper wants my attention. You're being cute. You're being cute. See, if it's not chicken, it's the pup. Have I ever played a game called Fee? F-E? Is that the name of the game, Grumpy Dragon? Because I think I've heard of it. I'll be on later tonight, Sturlock, with Until Dawn. I'm gonna get a heart monitor set up on stream too. I'm using the same one that someone uses on his streams. If I can get it working. Yeah, I've heard of that game. I don't remember playing it or not. I'll have to look it up and let you know.
Be careful touching the chest.
But like, yeah, I think pretty much what we experienced is what's in the game. Like, I didn't like. The only thing I wonder about is in-game content at this point. We could have gotten into like a few actual missions in the main game, but we did get through the tutorial. So, you know, there's not enough to be playable, but there's some very promising stuff here. And I think more than anything, it shows Amazon Games definitely has a commitment to accessibility and improving accessibility in their games. I know a lot of people in New World, like the top thing that you see in New World is how to turn off the TTS because it plays at start. It plays automatic. And everybody hates it when we get to chat. You know, but they don't need it, so it's okay. But like, that's one of the top things that we've had to search for, because I've found that if there's one thing about Amazon games, they don't communicate their accessibility features very well, and how to find them and how to turn them off and on. And like, there's some accessibility features like that I feel like would be useful to the blind that are not in the accessibility menu. They're in the game menu. And generally, if a game has an accessibility menu, you look there first. Like, why can't it be in both places? But I think I will definitely continue to stream Throne and Liberty. I have a couple of saves where I haven't gotten through the tutorial yet. So I'll get through the tutorial on those, and then maybe we'll pick up one of those. So that way we can hear the dialogue and stuff. It is fun. It's a lot more manageable to play with the controller. It's a little bit more accessible if you play with the controller. But is it totally playable for the blind? No. I do think that they could do a audio nav assist with our companion character, that little yarn person that was healing us. I do think that could become an audio nav assist. But they were kind of using like a visual wind too, and I feel like that could have been audible as well. It wouldn't. I don't think it would be very hard to add an audio cue to that, since the base is already there for a nav assist. This dog is chewing on my fingers. The TTS definitely needs to be expanded to the menus. And inventory and like everything that needs to be read. All the prompts that pop up should be read by TTS. I'm not really sure about, like, combat seems pretty good. Like, all you do is target on somebody, and then it auto attacks. You block with LB, and you do your special moves with RB and a face button.
There might be vicious crabs
So I mean, this game definitely has promise. I just hope they keep working on it, because I know there's a lot to an MMO just to make it work normally, and to keep content fresh. I do think the accessibility team at this game studio is on the right track. I do think they should bring in consultants. And I would honestly, was that you, Raspberry? You scared me. I would honestly love to work with them, because I've played New World, I've played Lost Ark, and now I'm playing Throne of Liberty. So I've had a lot of experience with Amazon games. So she's getting upset. I should probably go. I think I've said enough. But I will post this on my blog. I'll embed the YouTube videos. This will be up on YouTube in a couple days, because I think Twitch still has that 24-hour rule about posting content. Actually, maybe it doesn't matter, because YouTube can multicast now with Twitch. I don't know. But either way, I got to edit some of the stuff out of here too. Like the long pause at the beginning when I was fixing audio stuff. So I will get this up in a couple days, and I will see you guys tonight with Until Dawn Remake.